Hello. Sorry I haven't streamed in a month. I've had a lot of stuff going on. Between college classes, which are really fun, but a lot. I've got family stuff that's going on, all sorts of fun stuff. But I have wanted to play Meat Boy. Do not get me wrong on that one. This is definitely overdue. I didn't just stop liking Meat Boy. This is gonna be a mess, probably, considering I haven't played in how long, but only one way to find out. Hello, Ego. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you have a fantastic day. Uh, hello, Ego. Launch the Meat Boy. There you go. Alright, how you doing? I'm doing pretty decent. Thanks for asking. I actually wanted to stream a lot earlier than this, to say. I wanted to stream several times throughout the past couple weeks. I just didn't have, I've mentioned this before. Streaming is a mindset you need to get into. You need to be in a certain mindset before you can put yourself in front of an audience, right? So I just wasn't there for a while as well. Hello, Benjamin. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Just got done playing some Cyberpunk. Gonna play some Meat Boy. Tails. Good to see ya. Setting up some stuff in the background while the cutscene's playing for you guys. Oh, good to see y'all. Hop in here so Evo wants to join. And alright, well, do we do a warm-up or do we just jump straight into hell? I think we just jump straight into hell and see how bad this gets. Making quick sure you guys can hear everything okay. You guys can not see me. You guys can't see me. Oh, there we go. That's gonna fix something. There we go. All good? I haven't played Celeste recently. I've been bogged with things. I need to get back to Drifting Deep. Meat Boy was defeated. He landed on his bike. Alright. Well. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a learning curve getting back into Meat Boy. What's up here? Anything up here? There's a whole lot of nothing up there. Do I go across? Is that lava safe or no? No, it's not. Okay. This is good to know. So you probably want to jump into this corner, sprint. You could probably make it under there if you're fast enough. Right. Oh. What? Okay, I clicked on top of it. Cool. Wait, do I need this, or can I just leave it behind? How are you guys doing today? Hope you're all having a fantastic day yourselves. Am I dropping frames? Why am I dropping frames? I see that. That's grabbable. I forgot that in this game, bandages are the easiest or hardest things in the world to grab, and there's no between. Speaking of admin games, I need to get back to Endless Night at some point. That game's really fun. The mini games in that one are, oh, they are hard. I'm really sorry I couldn't stream Cyberpunk. I mean, if you know anything about Cyberpunk, you could probably gather why that is. but it is a very good game, and I've been addicted to it recently. I'm about halfway through Act 2, I think. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. It was a really good purchase. I did also buy Dark Ages on Steam recently. So if I want to do like a Doom marathon at some point where I beat all 3 Doom games, the new ones, I just can. Which honestly sounds like a fun stream series. Oh, can I sprint into that wall to get... Okay, I think I figured out the strat here. Just not that. That's not the strat. Is running into the side of this stick you on top of it? I mean, after torturing ourselves right now. Doing what? Oh, you can just slide under there. This one's hell, please. I hate to break it to you, but I am currently in hell in this game. So, you know. Bar is not very high currently. Oh. And Benjamin's up peak. Speaking of peak or lack thereof, how's Deltarune? I'm curious about the new chapter, because I think I mentioned before, I will not be playing the new chapter. Or any subsequent chapters, most likely. So we liking it, not liking it. I looked around on the internet a bit to see what other people were thinking, and it seems like there have been some critiques thrown around that I was really scared were going to be critiques of this chapter. No escape, like the geometry dash level? What killed me? Am I going crazy, or did I just randomly die? Peek on the final boss you want to play through? Nice. I'm glad to see you guys are enjoying it, because I am more than done getting enjoyment of it. I went and immediately spoiled myself, and I think just to see like if I'd feel anything from spoilers. It's like, oh man, I really should have played that. No, I'm just done. So I'm really glad that it's still providing some enjoyment, even though I do want my money back. Secret boss in the team with Sima, though. It seems my own set of problems with the secret boss that I won't air right now because the game's so fresh. Outside conceptually feels a little lazy. Okay, you can't get under there that fast. There's a death plane right there or something. Like, are those spikes on the walls? I thought that was blood. Maybe you're wrong. But, you know. Or maybe Meat Boy just really doesn't like corners in this game. That's fair. Corners hurt to, like, stub your toe on. I am really, really stuck on this level. Yeah, you just die if you do that. Okay. Cool. That's probably intended. What's up here? Is it, probably nothing. That's a pause button. Okay. I stimmed to hit my keyboard, and apparently P is pause. I mean, I remember the keyboard controls for this were just not good, but like I forgot how bad they were. Yeah, there's nothing up there. Come on! You cannot be serious. I guess I'll take it slow. I'll come back and get the A+ later. I just didn't buffer that jump correctly. Yeah, you don't understand. I am like hooked on Cyberpunk. I guess it's just I've never actually played like a. That sounds like a slight. It isn't like a super high quality open world game before. Like, of course, I played like Breath of the Wild. I played Fallout 4. I've played open world games before. That's not like new. But just running around in Night City on Jackie's bike and just fucking around is a really unique experience for me. And I'm really liking it. Currently running around doing the Cyber Psycho spottings, which is definitely like mini bosses, and it's really fun. They each have like their own kind of set of gimmicks to them, if you will. Like, one had a giant shield. There was one that, like, to teleport around a lot. There was... What else was there? I did a couple of them today. There's one that was entirely melee that was, like, extremely easy. I will play around with... I just need to beat the level. Just stop focusing on going fast. Just beat the level. This is a very slow platform. Makes me think that the A+ for this won't be obscenely hard. Oh, that works too. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that took a few attempts. Oh. It's really funny because they gave me a pistol in Cyberpunk, right? But they gave me a pistol with like pistols in this game have 1,000 rounds that you can hold at one time, which is a dream come true if you know anything about me and shooter games. Okay, now I want to sit down and do this A+. This looks very doable A+. Faster? Faster? Okay. This is slower, actually. Like, this is significantly slower. 11.5. 11.50, I should say. Maybe, okay, see ya. I will be right here when you return. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I'll probably not be able to... I hope I'm not still on this level when you get back, but... Faster. Hello, Dreamer. Hope the stream has a day going. Hope you have a fantastic day. I am pissed. I'll get that later. Sorry again about the... I keep apologizing to everyone. Sorry about the lack of streams recently. I've had a lot of stuff going on. Oh, and trust me, I very much would stream Cyberpunk. I just, I'm not neutering the game to play it on stream. The game makes it very clear that it is for a bit more of a mature audience, and that's really cool to me, because I also haven't played any games that treat the player with that much respect before. It's like, hey, you can handle darker concepts. I think that's neat. given the Evelyn plotline ended up having me turn the game off last night. But, you know, details. Hello, Ren. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Just playing some Meat Boy, hanging out. Okay, so, no, you can't, good to know is you can't ride the platform under the lava. I think you want to get down there as it's going over so you can catch it on the other side. Seems to be strat. That works too, I mean. Like that. Yeah, that was pretty simple. You had a half a week debating making coffee? Coffee's always good. Well, I suppose I am a very strange case with coffee, because, like, I'm the type of mentally ill where coffee does the exact opposite thing to me. Makes me kind of sleepy. Oh, yeah, my bad. That was a ceiling. I found the threshold for me is like I need to hit like 150 milligrams of caffeine before it actually starts hitting. And in that case, I'm pretty sure it's just the energy drinks I'm drinking have enough sugar to keep me awake rather than actually the caffeine. But, you know. Someone's got to drink the Java Monsters. I'm personally a big fan of the Irish Cream Java Monster. I like that one a lot. And of course, the default White Monster is also quite tasty. That was A+, okay. I spit on the thought. Do you play the Switch chapter? Okay, I've missed this a couple times. I am not playing any more Deltarune. Hello, Mills. Please do not call me that. It's fucking weird. Welcome to the stream. How you going? Yeah, I gave up on Deltarune a while ago. It became too predictable for me to find any enjoyment in it. That, and I hated being forced to do a specific route when the entire point of Undertale in the first place is that you had choices you could make. Yeah, you're good. It's just a very old joke. Do I want the bandage? Whoop. Whoop. That was easier than I expected. Heal. Good. Oh, okay. This is just sweet timing. Remember you being pissed off playing Chapter 4? Do you remember why it was? Because we can actually go down into that if you want. I think I'm at the point where I have a much clearer head about the game, and I can actually discuss where the pros and cons and flaws and successes are. Because it's undoubtedly a really impressive project, just as is, but I'm just done with the game. I think pissed off is a misdiagnosis. I don't think I was ever like... I mean, outside of the climbing sections that did tick me off a little bit just because they were overused, I was more disappointed in how the game was handling a story. Don't remember why? Okay. So, Deltarune is pretty much just a sequel to Undertale. Same kind of universe, right? And they've got the same combat mechanics, although Deltarune has a significantly upgraded version of the combat, which is really cool. I really like the combat system of Deltarune a lot more than Undertale. Problem was, you initially could do, like, your own route, right? Like, you could either, like, kill everyone or, like, recruit everyone. In Chapter 4, let's start with this. I tend to like going through and being, like, a psycho murderer and then going back and saving everyone. You'll see this if if you go back to my original Undertale playthrough. But in Chapter 4, they start kind of forcing you into a pacifist route. When you're fighting the Titan, for example, I won't say in Chapter 5 spoilers. I know a lot, but I won't say it because, you know. When you're fighting the Titan, or even just the little fuckers before the Titan, if you just attack him normally, a triple crit doesn't do 1% of his health, which I don't like that at all. Now, the game forcing you into a certain playstyle is fine, right? There's not really too much wrong with that. The other thing is I was feeling detached from the characters. A lot of the humor felt really mean-spirited towards Rousey in Chapter 4, and I really, really didn't like Gerson. And I was shitposting, right? Because I was like, the story of Chapter 4 was not doing it for me. But I was thinking, like, what the stupidest thing that could happen was, there's gonna be, oh, I'm gonna be in the final fight, and at the very end, we're not gonna be able to kill him, and Gerson Boom's gonna come back and save the day, and what do you know? I think there was also one more thing that was getting me that I'm forgetting now. Oh yeah, the chapter was way too long. The pacing went to shit. There were 3 Dark Worlds in Chapter 4. And if you cut the middle one out, nothing would have changed. It was at the point where it felt like it was more padding than gameplay, which at that point, I have better things to do. So, even though the updates are free, Delta 2 Chapter 5's out, I have it, I do not want to play it, because I'm not going to get anything out of it. I'd much rather play Meat Boy, Cyberpunk, Bloodborne, some of those lines. Like, you know. I don't hate Deltarune, I just don't feel anything for it anymore. It doesn't interest me anymore. Mainly because I don't trust that Toby will be able to handle the story anymore. Which is sad, but that's how things are shaking up. You the same for Lotta Chapter 5, by the way? Yeah, that's the criticism I was hearing coming up recently, was that some people were really not liking it being forced into the past. Main story is sometimes often dragging. Yeah, and you can't really do that if you're dropping like 1 chapter a year. Same kind of problem with, oh, you know what? Actually, that's a perfect example. Invincible Season 4 has a filler episode. I believe it's Season 4, Episode 4? Yeah, it's Season 4, Episode 4. And the whole thing is it's this side adventure where Mark's going down into hell and dealing with some problems, right? Well, the entire episode, well fucking hilarious, does absolutely nothing to move the plot forwards. And I don't understand why it was included. Deltarune feels a lot like that to me, where the game is fun and quite funny at times, but it was dragging its feet on giving us any actual substance. Invincible did solve this later in the season, and I'm pretty sure Deltarune will as well, but I'm not waiting 2 more years for my complaint about the story lacking any weight to get resolved. And considering what we know about the Weird Route with Chapter 5, again, not spoiling anything here, it will take a little longer for Chapter 7 to come out. Which I don't know. Let's paint the ceiling red. There we go. I feel like I have a massive skill issue here. I've never liked cycles in games. Which is really funny because my my hardest Celeste clear does involve cycles, but... Or does it? Yeah, no, it does. Some of the last rooms. Oh. Yeah, with all lost all. That's the risk you take. Chapter 5 is fire with gameplay and character moments, but there are pretty much no main story pushing forward. That was exactly what I was worried about. That and the pacifist stuff, in combination, just I don't see any reason to play that. It's a weird choice. What I think it was is because this should be pretty common knowledge. Deltarune is essentially what Mutagenics is to Edmund McMillan. where it's like their lifelong passion project where they want to put their all into it, right? I think Toby wrote himself into a corner. Because I think the reception of Chapter 4 with like all the Death Knight theories and stuff put him in a very weird position. Where people with Undertale obviously theorize the shit out of everything. When it comes to Deltarune theorizing, with people being so confident about so many relatively blatantly wrong things, he wanted to try to appease everyone in a way that it wasn't initially going to. The other chapter tells you about the main story in Chapter 5? Well, that was the other thing with Chapter 4, right? So, obviously Chapter 4 focuses on the prophecy, except it kind of doesn't. So, the entire story, as far as I played, and remember, I stopped at the Titan, so if this gets rectified past the Titan, fuck me, I guess. But, pretty much, the entire gameplay loop of the chapter is you walk around in a dark world, walk around, do a puzzle, maybe fight a few enemies, then you get to a piece of the prophecy, right? You get this piece of prophecy, and it's either something you already know, or if it's something you don't know, the piece of prophecy shatters immediately. So you don't get any new information. And this happened consistently, which really pissed me off. If there's anything that pissed me off, I think it was that. It was that the entire thing felt like it was baiting you. Like, it would get right to the point where it's like, hey, we're going to reveal something new about the prophecy, something to keep you going. And as soon as they did, the prophecy would shatter. Sometimes it was Gerson Bloom's fault, sometimes it was someone else, like breaking character to do that. It just felt like there was zero respect for the player, which I have a lot of problems with in gaming, is zero respect for the player. This is something that games like Hookbot do very well, which I know I hate to throw that one in there because, of course, I'm going to be slightly biased towards Hookbot. But let's think of a better example. Like, honestly, fuck it. Let's talk about Cyberpunk. So, Cyberpunk has your system where you can hack into, like, enemies' brains, right? You can go around and you can, like, you can overheat, you can malfunction during combat. It's part of the thing. Like, you can blind them and shoot them, that kind of stuff, right? Well, you can just go anywhere and do anything in Cyberpunk. You don't necessarily have to have the stuff to be prepared, and that can shoot you in the back pretty easily. But it fully trusts the player to figure that out. With Deltarune, it doesn't respect the player, like, at all. It's more so forcing them through the quote-unquote intended path. Which isn't a bad thing. Keep in mind, my favorite Zelda game is Skyward Sword. Grade A, fuck yeah. Hello, demo. Welcome to you. Let me get to this tangent and I will talk to you. It just... I feel like you need to have some agency as a player for a game to feel rewarding. For a story to be a story that you want to follow, you need to be invested in it. And that investment just doesn't carry over when you're not allowed to make choices for yourself. This happened? Oh yeah. It's true, but at least there is more world building and discovery stakes like the Titan dead people in the Dark World. Yes, but Gerson was just not a great character to begin with. Like, I know that's probably one of my hottest takes in the chapter, but I didn't like Gerson at all. If you don't like Gerson, you are going to hate the chapter, just even if you like everything else. How the fuck are you supposed to get that? I can do it. It became very clear towards the end of Chapter 4, like the whole... Again, I mentioned the Titan fight. You have to act to kill him. I mean, it's technically not required, but if you want the fight to not take an hour, you have to, like, repeatedly, like, shine the light on him, and then, like, then you can dodge a bunch of attacks that... I have the clip, if I want to pull it up, that don't even have accurate hitboxes. But, if you fight him normally, you won't get anywhere. which kind of killed my entire motivation to play the game, because I wanted to go through it and like see what happened if you went the dark path and see what happened if you went the light path, and you get smacked in the face if you try that. Although that was not the case in the earlier chapters. You get my slipper super good? Oh damn, what happened? How does one break a slipper that bad? Oh, okay. So I go like this, go like that, get that key, go back around here. Oh, okay. This is gonna get interesting. I see the gimmick. Can I wall jump off there to get through it from below? Yes, I can. You know, like chapter 3 then 4, but without secret lore stuff. That's what Mo's been saying. Mo said that it's his favorite chapter outside of chapter 3, which I think is really interesting, because chapter 3 is kind of an enigma. Like, chapter 3 is by far the most fun chapter, and it's not close, but it balances that fun with story. Chapter 3 isn't fun because it tells you, hey, have fun. Chapter 3 is fun because, like, it has a fun character to play around with. It gives you little tidbits of lore without giving you everything. It's essentially exactly what makes Deltarune so good, when it has its moments. Because even if you hate the game, you have to admit that the game is, at least has some fun writing. Like, that's why people still play it. Is you're hoping for the writing to continue to be as good as it was initially. The other thing is, with Deltarune, a lot of the cool stuff was because of all the fun new characters they were introducing, like Lancer and, you know, the Queen and Kenna and all that. And then Gersten Boom, the main character of Chapter 4, is a character from Undertale. Which is not really too much of a problem with. You say something, I'd avoid it currently. If you want to DM me and talk, go right ahead. It's just not everybody here has finished Chapter 5, and I want to respect that for people who do still enjoy it. Because if you're enjoying Deltarune right now, by all means play through it. I know I'm very much in the minority in wanting my money back. Yeah, I feel like it's just too soon to, like, openly talk about Deltarune spoilers. Because the game literally just came out. That was way better than 4, to be honest. I had a feeling. I don't understand why people glaze Chapter 4 so hard, honestly. I think what really made me notice the fall off was the fact that Gersten Boom was not only a copy-pasted mechanic, but extremely easy because it was a copy-pasted mechanic. That kind of started throwing me off just to begin with. The Gersten Boom fight is not a good fight. Let's just take it as it is, face value, lower down to Toby's level for a moment. That was creatively bankrupt. That was not a good idea. A lot of the attacks towards the end of the fight are just spamming, because there's no real way to make the Undyne fight harder without making it, like, you know, 8 directional and spamming attacks, which is exactly what they did there. It's a mess. What happened to, like, Jevil? For honestly, I go to say that, Spampton Neo is one of my favorite bosses that I fought, just in general. I love Spampton. Specifically the Snow Grab, I didn't end up getting around to, fighting him in the normal route. And and I probably don't think I'm going to go back and do that, but just to say, part of why I liked Deltarune so much is because of just how creative it was. And I think the fans are doing a better job at keeping Deltarune creative than the actual developers are now. Can't wait for tomorrow. What's tomorrow? You tell. Welcome back. This guy's good. There's a high chance that we will do an ending that's kind of not an ending. If you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I'm fully aware of what you're talking about. Again, I do know like the weird route and everything. I know what goes on there, and I am being as general as possible to avoid saying anything. But if it's more of if you know, you know. I think that was a cop-out. I feel like that was a cop-out. It's just gonna make Chapter 7 take longer, and that's it. It's an excuse to not write, which is my issue with Chapter 4. I've got to make this a chart and pull this up. New Halo comes out. Ooh. Because I have this, this saying, for say, that's gameplay over story over graphics. Where the gameplay of a game is absolutely the most important part of a game. No matter what the experience is, the experience someone's going to take away is how the game plays. For example, Cut the Rope has no story, and let's be honest, Cut the Rope graphics are not cutting edge. But the gameplay for a mobile game? Absolutely phenomenal. You don't need graphics or a story to have a good gameplay. Hookbot's story is phenomenal, but we don't need to talk about that. Hookbot's gameplay is what you want to focus on. The entire game is focused on, hey, we've got this one gimmick, let's have fun with it. With Undertale, it has gameplay and story, and the graphics are not great, right? Like, Undertale, of course, the combat system is the focus. With Deltarune, they're trying to go story over gameplay over graphics. But they're forgetting the story aspect. And the gameplay gets left behind, trying to get it's an excuse to not add story in certain sections, hence why Chapter 4 ended up being so long without actually getting much substance. But you missed the point of having fun gameplay in there. The climbing sections got repetitive very fast. The ending that there is no happy end for Deltarune in the world, you need to quit playing for Chapter 7, not pick the Chapter 3 game? Yeah. Is Deltarune good? That is a loaded question. Pretty much everybody who you ask will tell you yes. I'd say in its current state, it has some problems. I think play the demo of Deltarune and then see what you think, because the demo's free. If you like the gameplay loop, you'll love it. But yeah, it depends on what you like from games. If you're just there purely for the gameplay loop, you might actually not like it, honestly. Because initially, I would have given it like the same praise as Undertale. But the gameplay loop has shifted so drastically into forcing you into one area that it's pretty blatant that Toby didn't really like how people were playing the game. Which is about when a game starts to crumble. It's the question of if there's a right way and a wrong way to play a game, and the answer is no. There's no right or wrong way to play a game. If the game is trying to tell you otherwise, you should probably listen to it. but it tends to be better to give the player a lot more of a choice in what's happening. That is a hard-ass bandage. I saw this post earlier saying that people would have hated Undertale if it was released in chapters like Deltarune was. But I think there's a very clear point that they're missing that makes it come off significantly more like Cope than they think it did. Which is the fact that Undertale was going to be released in one piece when it came down to things, right? Like, Toby knew, hey, this game is going to be released as a somewhat finished product. Well, that's not how Deltarune works. You're allowed to be vague for the entire game if the entire game's out. So this is not in a, hey, we haven't actually written the rest of the game yet kind of thing. It's a, hey, it's there if you dig for it. It feels also much smaller game. Exactly. And I'm going to be honest, if the part of that sentiment that is correct is if Undertale was released in chapters like Deltarune was, people would have hated it. And the answer is yes, they would have. But I don't think it's for the reason that they were trying to posit. I have no reason to believe the story that they aren't focusing on is going to get any better. And I'm gonna be real with you sports fans. There was a certain point of Undertale I was definitely not playing for the gameplay. I really did enjoy the story. Which let me pushing myself through some stuff I probably normally wouldn't have, like Undying the Undying. Which, if any of y'all know, me and Undying have a have history. We ain't exactly on speaking terms, but, well, I mean, I realize that's an ironic sentiment, but you get the gist. The story can keep you playing. It's, the list is not just in the way of, like, priority. It's more, how do I put this? It's the hooks. So the gameplay is what initially gets you hooked on a game, right? Celeste, for example, the gameplay is just snappy. Bang, bang, bang. Everything's where you give everything at the start. The controls are buttery smooth, and you can pretty much do anything you want, right? Then the story comes in. The story's like, hey, you like the gameplay. You can play more of the game to find out the story as you go. And the graphics are just a little embellished on top, the way you want to like build out your world and everything, right? I completely forgot where I was going with this. The story of Undertale, I know, is, hey, you want to learn more. You want to learn more about these characters, so you keep playing the game, and the game is fun. Yeah. I think there's a pretty key part of that missing from the Deltarune equation. So you having to get lost in the sauce? Well, I'm passionate about this, man. Leave me alone. I'm also trying to yap and play Meat Boy at the same time, which is a Recipe for Disaster. I should just use ChatGPT to generate a response while I play. No, I'm not getting that. Hey, you from my points? What do I get out of that? That's... I feel bad for you, but like... What's in store for me if I refund your points? I've been on the Night City grind set recently. You have to realize, nothing's free in Night City. Much main story is a mystery, and it tells you slowly every chapter what's going on, and pretty much a lot of that will happen close to the end. Yes, but that's the problem. Is a mystery works when you're given tidbits throughout the story, and they've been avoiding that like the Black Plague recently. A mystery works because you're given parts as you go. You tell us like that because it depends on the ending. Exactly. Be it. That is a really good sequence of gaps right there. Ow. No, the other problem with doing something like that is you have to write the story at the start. You can't be writing as you go, which I have a very bad feeling Toby is. Like, a very bad feeling that this is being written on the fly. Which, again, of course, that totally can work, but... Is it gonna work with this formula? I'm not incredibly sure. I got a bandage. Oh, I just made that's taking a while. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I see your game. It gives you parts to go, but yeah, failing in chapter 4 and 5 because main story is filler. Yeah. There is a time and a place for filler. And your once yearly release of a video game chapter, that is not the place. Got DM from my mother. Let me check this real quick. the part of this that like I feel like is missing from the equation is this is a completely fine way to tell a story, but you also have to be completely fine with the fact you're going to lose people along the way because of how you're telling the story. My slow storytelling, as long as because I love characters and their dynamics. Yes, exactly. Character dynamics are actually one of the reasons that I continued watching The Boys, even though I feel like I had the same sentiment as a lot of people that the game kinda wasn't. Not game. The show wasn't doing quite well after season 4. I liked season 4, but it definitely has flaws. This character dynamics are a very good part of or even better example. Reading through the Game of Thrones book series, those books are extremely slow, but the character dynamics make them very, very good reads. How do I deal with this? Also, I see that. Oh, right, that's not a... I thought that was a character portal. I was wrong. I was very wrong, actually. What the hell is this world, man? Also, writing a story like that, where they give you small pieces you go throughout, requires a lot of faith in the writer. If you don't have the faith that that writer can pull through and actually tell the story in that way, then the thing kind of falls apart. Oh, that's a bandage. Oh god, that's a bandage. I wish this had the end is not mechanic of holding down to like stick to the corner. Are we just supposed to get down? Maybe we don't do that for now. Oh, I was curious if that portal was actually spitting out the fireballs, but no, it looks like it's coming through from somewhere else. Oh. Okay. You can understand that. Yeah. Okay. I want to get this bandage. I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see where Deltarune goes. Wherever it's going, I don't think I'm following. Which, unfortunate as it is, because, like, I mean, of course, I definitely, like, gain... I have nothing to lose from playing Deltarune, per se. Like, playing the new popular game is definitely a way to get viewers, but like, if I'm not going to enjoy something, I don't see the point in playing it. So for the foreseeable future, unless Deltarune gets so good that it's worth killing the Titan, I'm probably not going to be playing it. And not like the inbred kids going, oh my god, don't do the best game ever. I mean, like, we're talking like actual Game of the Year material. Which, of course, still can't be Game of the Year because of how much time has passed between chapters, but you know. I mean, there's always going to be the greasy kids that have like top 2 favorite games is Deltarune and Silksong, which honestly says a lot about somebody, but you can tell a lot about somebody if they play Silksong. I won't go into that, obviously. I keep that topic away from here for a reason. Also really does take a lot to get me to like not want to see how something ends, because I am very much, it might not seem like it sometimes, but if you've watched like Dark Souls, I am a completionist, even if a lot of this completion is going back later doing stuff off stream. If you're going back, I was like, alright, take care, have a good one. But like Ninjago is a great example of something I just couldn't finish it. The new stuff, no. Yeah, take care, Dreamer. Dreamer, have a wonderful day. I'd like to get as much of Meat Boy done as I physically can, but we'll see about that. Depends on my skill, because this is a very obviously a skill-based game. What's the play here? I'm kind of lost, actually, in how you're supposed to do this. Because you hold and then spam. If you spam the jump button, you could probably buffer one. This is a hard-ass bandage to get. So it's like, no, I'm just not doing that now. How far are we through this? Oh, that's reasonable. Forest. Welcome back. Hope you're having, or hope your break was decent, demo. I don't know how to talk to humans anymore. Hope you had a sufficient break. That's what I was aiming for. Ignore me. I'm just fucking her. I can't. I can't form cohesive thoughts. Boy, am I glad there's no bandage in this one. Did you do something? Cool. Well, I mean, I'm not going anywhere. And here, Is this it? Yeah. Do keep in mind there is a bit of a delay between a message being sent and actually coming through. It's about 7 seconds, I think. There really isn't too much I can do about it. Like, I generally stream, I try to keep it low because I value talking to you guys a lot more than having like a very high quality looking stream. Because I can be honest, I don't really stream for the games all that often. Occasionally, yeah, but mainly I stream because I like hanging out with you guys. So I'm not gonna like do the highest quality segment where the messages are gonna like come through a year later, but I also won't do the one that's like super fast because like then the stream is not watchable. If it's not watchable, you guys are gonna sit here and talk to me. Given it's a miracle you put up with half the shit I put you guys through. But I am in a lot better place than I am when I started streaming, like mentally, physically, so. How many times is like, so you just have for thoughts? Yeah, no, that's... I do too, I understand that fully. It can get lost in YouTube just due to how it works. No fault of yours, just how the system works. Your thoughts and my messages? Losing brain power? That's real. Hey man, I'm the one playing fucking Meat Boy right now. God, this thing is annoying. Sleep hours might be catching up to you? Oh man, I've had a horrible sleep schedule too recently. I've been waking up would be very sad, bizarre. I'm sleeping at 4 recently. It's just my brain won't turn off. Oh please. No! Stay up till 5 AM playing Minecraft? Yeah, that'll definitely fuck with you. I mean, I understand why someone would do that. I feel that, really. But, like, yeah, it's probably not the best idea. I extracted the carpal tunnel because I had arm pains? Oh, thought you extracted carpal tunnel. Yeah, no, I'm honestly surprised I haven't gained some form of carpal tunnel by now. Considering just how many different games I play that require so much fast movement. Like, dude, I am a Grandmaster Celeste player, a Trackmania player. I play Super Meat Boy. I play... This is just like the non-platformers like Hollow Knight Celeste. Or, Celeste. Point is, if my fingers were going to fall off, they would have already. Yeah, I feel that. I'm probably not going to have thumbs in my 30s. I'll put it that way. But for now, separate your playing hours. Shows a fall? Yeah, that's fair. I've been doing very long Cyberpunk stints recently. I only got the game a few days ago and I have like 29 hours in it right now, I think. Very good game, by the way. And I think that should go without saying. They definitely patched the game up significantly from where it was beforehand. It's still Cyberpunk, don't get that wrong. You can very clearly tell that it's still like a buggy mess, but it's a very fun buggy mess. $49, yikes. I wonder if I could just loop this guy. Cannot. You see anything about Cyberpunk? When it released, do you guys guess it? So, I believe it was initially based off of a tabletop RPG called with the same name. But cyberpunk itself is a genre, and it's just turning the genre into a game. The whole thing is like this massive open world game, right? Well, actually, you know, here, let's just break this down. So it is a kind of dystopian future, right? Where it's the advancement of technology that brings humanity forwards. And the world is essentially run by a bunch of companies that are actively working on body modification, like advance the future, right? Kind of your basic. It's not really too interesting, but essentially you can run into a lot of people that aren't really using this body modification for good stuff, and it's just obviously like playing as like just some punk in the slums and trying to make a name for yourself. This open world. You're essentially a robot playing around in an open world, and it is a blast. Yeah, it's cybernetically enhanced humans. So there's things you can do that you couldn't normally do. Fuck! That you couldn't normally do. Like, one of the main features is you've got your tab key, right? Hitting your tab key opens up this extra view you have, and you can, like, hack into an enemy's head and, like, reboot their optics, or, like, overheat their system. Or there's, like, a cybernetic hand you can get that allows you to link it with your weapon and have homing bullets. It's essentially just body enhancement gone very wrong is the name of the game. The entire initial idea of Cyberpunk was more of a warning, per se. Like, it's essentially the rise of AI, and what people a while ago thought they'd be like. But the scary thing is, you know how, like, The Simpsons ended up predicting a lot of things? It's like The Simpsons, but the things that they predicted correctly were the bad things, and the good things, like the like full-on life-saving transplants and stuff, are somewhat real, but not to the same extent. But it creates this really interesting divide between like the upper and lower class, because obviously these companies make money off of people needing these things to live. But they create the situations where these people need these things to live. So the crime rates are extremely high because you gotta pay the bills somehow. It's a really interesting world that they built. I'd highly recommend looking into it somewhat. The game does have gratuitous gore and nudity in it, I will warn. But like, there's definitely cyberpunk novels and stuff that it's based off of that I'd highly recommend looking into at least. There you go. Wow, Streamlabs hates people today. Holy shit. Huh. These are not linked, are they? Gotta prepare from this. Gotta put the price of the peg at this point. Honestly. Gotta start like a Cosmic McDonald's. Did you join with us? Yeah, no. You've been long for a round enough? You've been around for long enough to know that Streamlabs is a little temperamental, haven't you? Oh yeah, I remember that. Sorry, you have to remember. You guys remember this a lot more than I do, just because there's so many of you. When it comes to gambling, I remember like the big stuff, like Mallory's. What was it, like 17 loss streak or something? They got her a roll. Yeah, please don't feel bad if I don't remember like a specific instance of gambling or like you were losing a bunch. It's just, I don't have that kind of brain capacity when it comes to this. I have also been streaming for years and years. For below 10? Yeah, no. Streamlabs gets a little pissy at times. Not much I can do about that. Need to hold that for... Do I need to do that without a dash jump? Maybe. Once in the last 5 times? Yep. It's gotta give you that glimmer of hope to rip it right back away. Let's see, sometimes, yep. Once, yep. Once. One. Where's the one slur? Ah! Oh, bollocks. Oh, that's a bandage? Fuck. I was gonna say something quirky like butter my biscuits or something, but... Fuck. Take it. Little horn. That isn't little horn. Oh, right, this is this boss fight. You gotta wait for that, okay. Is he? Oh yeah, no, there's boss fight in the world. You think hiding here would be safe, but I guess he's sliding his hand across the thing. Okay, middle, I'd imagine. And now what? The game is unique to this. Oh no, this game is really unique. I really like this game. I do remember my friend played through this and didn't like this boss fight at all. Oh, that's random. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. You stay there, go left. Okay. Go right. That's right. Okay, cool. Wait for the fire to land. There. Jump. Oh. Can you just jump across? Yes, you can. Okay. Woo! Got flushed after the one stream. I got like a bill or something. Can't remember. You know, people have gotten stupid amounts of Discord. That's. Am I fucked? I went too early. That's my fault. Boing! Oh, nope. It feels like you should be getting more height on this. I'm gonna pass it. There's been a lot of very high scores. I don't remember exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna assume that's gonna be left, middle, right. So, left, right, middle. Fireballs. Slam, 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 slam. Left. Oh. This is gonna be a memory test. My memory is pretty good. Which I get is ironic what we were just talking about, but like when it comes to memorizing a sequence, I am quite good at that. Middle, likely right. Left, middle. Okay. What are we doing now? Stompy, there's Stompy. Okay. Oh! That wasn't that bad. Oh! Blast wave! No! There's me face through. Yeah, no, same. I was like, they can't have been it. Alright, Dark World time. Oh. Is Gabby overkill? Oh, this should be special, shouldn't it? Okay, so for this one, I know we want to jump into this corner, go here, bap, bap, bap. Can we get through there faster? I wonder, can I slide under there with enough speed to conquer this saw? I think I can. I think if I'm really fast, I can make it under. Yes. Okay. Then you want to slide up as high as I can on that wall before going to get the maximum amount of speed out of there. Also, I think it's worth a mention that the one I got the like stupidly lucky bandage on, I didn't get A+ on, so I'm gonna have to do that again. Can I time this? I can't. Oh wow. Okay, that was not clean, but I'll take it. Got number 3. Right, this was the one that I was wanting to get A+ on immediately. That was very difficult to. Okay, probably don't dash under that, honestly. I want to slide as high as I can on that one, so I can then sneak under. Okay, starting to catch on. Oh, then I press early in there to hit that little sidebar. I understand. Okay. 282 lose streak? That would have been hilarious. I'm gonna hit a trail. 282 lose streak. Oh, yes, I did read that. I didn't read it out loud. I'm sorry. I haven't keeping up with chat. I just haven't been actually reading it because there was a cutscene and I was focusing on a boss fight. Just worth mentioning, I do have a dual monitor setup, so I do see what you guys are saying at all times. Most likely. If I miss something, it's entirely my fault. That's what I'm getting at. Please do yell at me if you say something important and I miss it. I am ADHD after all, so comprehension is harder for me. Let's go the safer route for this and just see what happens. That would have been it. If I'd been a little higher than my minute. You getting to pay for an hour? Alright, sounds good. Do not fret. I shall be here for when you return. Playing Meat Boy. Hopefully that sounds like that'll take a little bit. Hopefully I'm at the dark mode by then, but if not, fuck me. Alright. 6. Okay, this one. This shouldn't be too bad. As the brunk... That was not an English word that I just said. The bulk of the time was just focusing on that bandage, so if I can sneak down there, that should be a pretty easy A+. I try to say bulk and Brent at the same time. I think. Nice! Thank you for the boot. Oh, yep, thank you. Did I get it? I don't know. I did. Oh, dropping frames. Oh, of course I don't have this one. Okay. Yeah, so jump there, jump there, jump there, jump high. Like that. Okay. There, jump high, jump high. And don't miss that. Yeah, queen. 15, 17, and 20. Wait, 20, I know. What's the strat? Can I, like, get it faster? I can, but this would be very risky. I mean, I think it's 0.8 plus. It's a little risky. But more fun. There you go. Did I give it reach yet? Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, oh, did I didn't reach yet? No, I've got 2 more levels. I'm trying, man. Leave me alone. Beautiful. There we go. You from the order didn't reach yet. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. Okay, man. Yeah, I gotta understand. This game's hard. You did say fun first time. Oh, you had to come on there. Look at Mr. Grammar over here. Yep. After that, 43. It's a great number. One off of the answer to life, the universe, and everything, by the way. Nice. Fuck, okay, I think I figured out the fast strat for this. That was significantly faster. The worm creature at the end is going to be scary, though. You do need to wait for the laser. But overall, that is a significantly faster cycle through here. Because you can catch the lava on the down. Neutral. Oh, yeah, I think that's just. Yeah, that's enough to really not get A+ on this, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Dark roll time. Oh, I've got fun on here. Awesome. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh, this is not what I was expecting. Oh, you have to go over there. Oh, I also have a platform to catch. no, I don't. Dude, I don't know what's going on here. This is... I really like this. I need to switch about the second wall. Yep. Good. Okay. That seems like that's gonna be the hardest thing to play this entire screen. Getting under there in a reasonable amount of time. Are those cycles aligned? The moving saw on the bottom block there and the opening and closing grate, are those aligned? It doesn't look like it. That's just a tight jump. I can do that, it's just hard because it's long and low. I'm getting a lot of damage here. It's my dad blabbering about. Alright. My dad appears to be 3D printing things. And I've got a lot of stuff to do tonight. Not like cool stuff, but I've got some like personal projects that need to get done sooner than later. I guess I have several personal projects going on right now. Some of them are family, some of them are not family. College put me behind on a lot of things recently. That was A+? Okay. Oh, this is just this but faster. Oh, fuck. What are the odds someone with the platform like this that moves down and has the black chomper things is just moving like twice as slow? Can I skip past this fast enough that I can... Yeah, do I talk? Okay, wait, what am I supposed to do there? Like, I can get there, I think. Okay. I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel here, my man. Mr. Millen, sir. This is fucking fast level. Woo! Welcome back. You have arrived to scary level. Is the game stuttering at all? It seems like the game is stuttering a little bit. It could, you know what? That could just be like an optical illusion with the peripherals and how the lava's moving. It might be. It might actually just be that. Can we wrap it up? What'd you get? If you don't mind me asking. food? Was it something to wear, like shoes or something? Fine. Good answer. I mean, I was somewhat aware of the transition to Numberland overnight, but didn't know you could order fives, and I thought they made that illegal back, like, years ago. Oh! Oh, you're talking about gambling. I thought you were talking about what you were ordering. I was so confused. I'm sorry, ignore me. Well, I get saying ignore me on stream is a bit of a... Where's pizza? Ah! Oh, yeah. I realize saying ignore me is a bit of a stupid statement when I'm the one streaming, but... Movie senses? You think you're doing bad? If you're not blunt with me, I will not under... There's gotta be something there that's killing me. It's in both of the worlds. Then again, this level did fucking floor me when I was going through it the first time, so... Which was about an hour ago, give or take. Talking about it like a distant memory. Oh, when I was your age, this level took me forever. I realize I don't be given no context, and I'm speaking, yeah. Again, not entirely your fault, it's just a mix of ADHD and, well, no, it's just ADHD. And it's what the world I was talking about, yep. I think putting a little more context in messages would save both of us a significant amount of time, but I'm not, like, in any rush or anything. I'm scared of what happens after this timing, because, like, most of this is consistent, like, up to here. That's a little inconsistent. Oh. Oh, no. Fuck! Oh, I would have had that, too. That is scary. Okay. It's scary, but we can do this. Or we can also not jump off the wall. That works too. I mean, whichever one comes first. I'm gonna sit here until I do this. You know that, so. Just a matter of time before it wants to cooperate. Or my fingers want to cooperate. The other thing is I'm, of course, playing on controller. I'd probably be much better at this if I was playing on keyboard, but the keyboard things are not rebindable and are kind of shit. So, that's not stable. I don't play Celeste on a controller. Or when I did, that was the mess that was my first playthrough. My most recent playthrough on my channel, the one that's just 3 parts, that was on keyboard. And you can probably tell the difference just by looking at it. Good win. I just had the most random ass thought. You know, there's like like video games are starting to appeal to like all these senses except like taste and smell. And you've got like the whole like smell-o-vision concept where like you can smell the video game you're playing that was so much on patent at one point. I'd imagine this game wouldn't smell amazing. The hell might smell quite nice, considering it have more of like a. I don't know, burning rocks don't tend to smell bad per se. Then it could also just smell like sulfur, for all I know. Probably would. I imagine it would have like more of a campfire smell, at least in hell. But like the second level, the hospital or whatever would absolutely kill your nose before you even got like 2 levels in. Because of all the things to not smell great, an abandoned hospital is pretty high up on that list. Oh god, this salt factory. If you've lived on Earth, you know what salt smells like. It's not unpleasant per se, but it's not a pleasant smell. It's a very sharp smell. Fuck. I want to catch it on the downbeat? I think I do. I am using up all my luck landing on this platform consistently. That final platform, so like let's one ride. So I wouldn't know. Oh yeah, my bad. I've definitely eaten a handful of salt when I was younger. Don't forget that experience, I tell you what. Oh god. You know those like electrolyte drinks that are just fucking salt? Like, it's one thing for a drink to have like electrolytes in it, like a body armor or something, or even like a Gatorade. But when you go for like Gatorade did this like Gator, like I think it was like Gator Light or something. It was just awful. It's just salt water with like a hint of orange peel in there, and it was just. Can I go ahead? That's fair. Can we please land this wall jump? I hate to say it, but do I need to buffer it? Am I pressing it too low? That's too high. That's not far enough. Man, I'm good at this game. What killed me? Genuinely, what killed me? Fuck. Gonna be here all stream. Oh, we're totally gonna be here the rest of the stream. I've only spent like what, 10 minutes on this? Night. I'm somehow going to figure out how to fail the last saws, even though I figured out the strategy already. Going on the offbeat on the left. Or, nope, not left, right. What is it with me recently? Past few months, I've completely lost the ability to... Like, left and right have swapped in my mind, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if I, like, did something that rewired my brain to think of them wrong, but, like, I consistently mix them up. Like, it's not like a... Every once in a while... It's like... Left is right and right is left all the time for me, and I don't know why. It's kind of funny if it weren't so annoying. I haven't been playing anything like inverted either, which is the weird part. Okay, so it's the offbeat here. I'm not going for A+ on these, by the way. Oh my god, I should have rushed it. Oh well. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm not getting that. Times are hard, so you gotta be harder. Don't quote that. How does one be made by accident? You can... Have you ever heard of Pavlov? It's completely irrelevant to the current scenario, but I feel like it's an interesting thing to bring up. I didn't get on that wall. That was an automatic grab. I need to slide high enough that I can do that. At least the music's good. Woo! Okay. Careful. What am I supposed to do there? I'm automatically grabbing onto the wall. I can't, like, not do it. Is that jumpable? Okay, that looked really strange. I'm not grabbing that. You land on the very edge of that and jump? Yes, it is. No, you're correct. You're good. Well, you remember what it's short for. Because that's the nickname. You're so close. Come on, Demo. You got this. Yes. Yep, there you go. Good job. Proud of you. Oh, okay. I see the game. That is scary. I remember saying something like that? Or just exclamation point boo. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I was thinking it was gonna be. I mean, that says what you're wanting, so. Ah, oh, God. I see, okay. I understand. No, I don't. Okay. You've got like a very small window to get in there. Can't slip around those. I think I hold... Yep, okay. Hold left and then get up there. I should be safe. There's no platform coming down the lava up top like there was in the initial draft of the level. Not initial draft. The light mode version of the level. So. You do it. Whoop. This is a very late timing. I can't make that, sadly. Looks like that last one's gonna be a mad dash. I don't think there's a better way through there. Don't land it there accidentally. Yeah, I think this is just a mad dash. Or no, you can time that. It doesn't seem like extremely fun timing, but that is possible. We're looking at probably understand. Yeah, no, it's just cycles. It looks insane, but once you look at it for a bit, it's like, okay, no, I see where this is going. Don't fall in! Oh, that's special. 12, holy shit. Yeah. No! No, I had it, and I didn't realize I had it. I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. Well, I was paying attention, but I wasn't prepared for... Like, over there in this moon dust thing, you can, like, you could, like, live in a cabin out in the woods. Wow! Yes, I do play Meat Boy. Not well, but I play Meat Boy. And I've gotten so many of these just handed to me. When I get through this, it's not going to be by my own accord, it's going to be because the game handed me the win. And honestly, I think I'm fine with that right now, because this is, Fuck! Oh! Oh, there you go. Ain't got no one troll in the bag no more. You ordered a pizza for $1 trillion, don't you? What would even be on $1 trillion pizza? It's $1 trillion pizza, and it's just like a slice from Pizza Hut or something. Just like the lowest quality pizza you can imagine. 166 to 25? Damn. Have you tried not losing? I hear that helps actually gain capital quite easily. Why? 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 Wait, for real? Yeah, hang on. You see, it's actually quite easy. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. This is why I have an audience, isn't it? Shit like this is exactly why people watch me, isn't it? I understand it now. I think I need to wait till it starts moving and then hit that, because I can slide down the wall. Keywords, I think. Oh my god, I did it. Oh, 8 plus 2. How? Yeah, so I'm gonna be right back. There's food here, and this looks like a pretty solid time to take a BRB. I mean, you guys saw that too, right? I didn't just hope. My controller is also disconnected, apparently. My controller disconnected. Hang on. Before I go eat, I'm gonna fix this. Or try to fix this, at least. Oh! No, it didn't disconnect. I was tabbed off. So I didn't hallucinate this, right? This is a real level. This is in the game. Yeah, I'm gonna go and I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Right, we're back. Sorry about that. All set here. Let's Oh wow, that was doing great. Looks like you guys have been having fun gambling. How to play Meat Boy. Okay. We gotta figure out this middle section. The ends are just gonna be alternating sprints. That's pretty obvious. That's not a safe area, is it? Oh wait, what the fuck? I see. Down there. You can't get this in Meat Boy. This might be simpler than I'm letting it on. If I can slide down that wall for long enough, I think I'm set. Well, where I come back to a little bit, I would be able to do that. Are there any characters that can stick to ceilings? I don't think either of you would know, because you two don't seem to be Meat Boy players. And the actual Meat Boy players are not here right now. I could be wrong. You guys might be Meat Boy pros and they're just laughing at me in the background. But... it's really all a matter of perspective. Oh, that, of course, that's... okay, here we go. If I'm patient, I could probably get the last one just like that. Pretty easy. That's gonna happen to me at the end, isn't it? Oh, you're glitched. Oh. Sorry. Right, I have a, just a Meat Boy, I carry momentum. Wow, this is hell. Call me crazy, but is this, like, easier? That's like World Cutter Bird because you can see things? Oh, fuck, this might actually just be a colorblind thing. Yeah! I think that's me having a colorblind problem. God, that is rare. The shades of colors that it happens with are so oddly specific that, like, it generally doesn't matter. I gotta find a consistent cycle for this now. I might be able to squeeze in between the third here, but I wouldn't count on that. I'll try it. If I do that, I have a lot of time to hide under the solid and get ready for the second set of balls. What are these? Are these like little fireballs? Are they supposed to be? I wasn't entirely clear in the light world. They're kind of lava, so they scream fireballs? But that's a real 50-50. Oh, there's a bandage here. I'm not gonna get it, but I just want to test the water to see if I'm correct in the location. Yep. It does seem like the second half of this level is significantly blocked from the first half. Ah. Fuck. Oh, I got caught in there. Yeah, that's the idea. A little easier said than done. You want to get a low jump there and dash under bouncing fireball. Or can I just full jump that? Right? That looks like that would be possible. So it looks like 2 2 then 1 2 2 2 1 2 2 2 1 2. So if I wait for this one, I can get a better cycle on that. We are learning. No, those are insensitive, okay. It would just be a little staggered, which is confusing me. God, I wish I had like the Celeste binoculars. I think I just need to send in between two of the waves. That's a full jump. I don't know any full jump. So you want to wait out the first one, then the second one. When it bounces down, go and jump over that. Easy peasy. Your grammar could do it. Also, your grandma's awesome at video games. Bop, 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 bop. Nope. Do you want to do it if the first one falls off? Eventually? Maybe? I'm really confused. Right as the second one falls off from the last one, it looks like you jump. So, there. Are you supposed to do this in normal jumps? Is this a setup for normal jumps? I think it is. God, this is playing in my brain. Ugh. This is a really interesting level because it's actually making me sit there and think. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's gonna be a slow bidding. So it's a jump reline. That back forth. Almost like a neutral jump, but you're pulling away from the wall. That didn't feel right either. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold down sprint and see where that gets me. Maybe overthinking this the entire time. Like, oh, it's gotta be a cycle-based thing. No, it's just gotta be faster. Right idea, wrong execution. That was too fast. You want the second one to get on the way down here so you can... Grr. You want to be lower on that when you jump. Well, cover as much ground as possible. You want to be like there. Oh. I don't know how to feel about this. This is a good level. This is a really good level. It's just really hard. I've never been a fan of cycles, I tell you what. Especially with the frame perfect ball click in the middle. What the hell is that? This is a reference like 2 people in chat will get. If there's anyone here right now. No. What the fuck? Okay. Very interesting. I'm lost, actually, on how to just do this. Like, I've got this first part down to a science, essentially. This one, that one, low, high, jump over. And the second set. It's creating those 2-ball sets. I'm just watching it, seeing if I can gather any information. The answer to that is no, like a resounding no. Are those straight jumps, like straight in the air? Am I supposed to be, like, inching forwards? Considering this world, I really wouldn't be surprised if the gimmick of this one's inching forwards, but, like, it's a little rough towards the end of the level. It is! It is! That's it! Okay, good to know. I gotta sip my drink in a moment here. Okay, you might want to inch a little forwards. Oh, right. There's a bandage there. That bandage killed me. Oh, that's tough timing, even. That feels intended, though. That seems correct. Or I could just have a Dunkin' Dot register. I got tagged in my server. Did I miss something? Hang on. Sorry for holding the stream hostage for a moment here. Just gotta getting a DM from mods. Gotta make sure the servers being upkept and all that bullshit. The stuff nobody cares about. Oh boy. Alright, back to this. I did get a PB back there, so that's something. There's a PB by about 1 inch of screen space, but that's better than nothing. That is significantly harder than the first half of this level. Hello, welcome to the stream. Cosmic VR. Good to see you. To gamble, you have to have points first. So, you get points by just talking in chat, and every 5 minutes or so, they come in. Unless you've been here before and you changed your name, I did not cover it. Yeah, if you just joined, you probably won't have any points yet. How you doing today? Yeah, it's just viewer retention bait is really what it is. It's just, you watch the stream, gamble with the points you get from interacting with the stream. When you interact, more points you get, that kind of thing. You have stumbled across me playing Super Meat Boy. Not well, but I'm hanging in there. You see, yep, it's a pretty... I wish it was more self-explanatory, but not my plan. Uh-huh. Can I sneak up? I can. Okay. I see the path. Just gotta execute it now. I should also upload this, because this should stick too long. Oh, that resized my window. You can do it. Why are we small window right now? Close enough. Yeah, I gotta go on the third. Hey, how's your day been, Cosmic VR? I call you Cosmic? Can I call you VR? You can understand where the confusion would spawn. No! Okay, that's the strat. That's the strat. It's awkward. I like it, but that's awkward. I am really liking this game, honestly. Again, the month-long break was not for lack of wanting to play Meat Boy. The replay on this is going to be beautiful. I tell you what. Ugh. That's not right. What am I doing? Here. Mouse down here. Drag my brightness up a little bit. There we go. Okay, I couldn't see anything. I was like, muh. Can't wait for doggy shoot tonight. Yes! Oh my god! Oh! There was a little bit of trial and error going on here. Just a tad. Yeah, no, I'm not going for A+ on this. Sorry, Mr. Thirsty. Let's go. Ooh. No. That's gotta be the strat, though, right? No, it's not. You jump off the side of this. A sprint jump off the side of that would be more than enough. I'm interested in that last portal. What the hell that's all about. I really hope that's a wall constructed there. Wish I had my cursor on screen so I could point to it. It is not. Breaking news, not a wall. This leaves exactly one possibility. This might be a hard level. You can swim jump. It's fine. Yeah, you know, I really should have expected that was something that could happen in this game. I don't know why I didn't. Can I catch my momentum going through there? There we go. Oh, it's weird being able to see again. This is a hard trick. I'm gonna slide up there and up here. Oh, the second half of this level should be wonderful. Can't do that. You do have to slide up into it. Oh. What the fuck? Sure. The coin's here. Oh. God, that's annoying though. Yeah, no, there was a lot of plans going on in my tiny little head right there. None of them went through. I don't think Meat Boy has enough of a brain to make plans, just in general. So, is that, but... God, that's hard. Oh wait, are these not at the correct speed for me to just jump over them? I think that's exactly what they're getting at here. Because this is the same trick from the previous level where they're moving at just the right speed that you can jump over them. That jump's gonna suck though. Just no matter what, that jump's gonna suck. No. Precise timing. That's a really nice break. Okay. 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 I suppose. Fuck, I finally died there. I was gonna mention something about how I died through the entire level, but it finally up. Oh. I just should stop talking. Oh, yes? Hello? We still live? What happened? Higa, are we still live? Can you say cranberry in chat, would you? Cranberry. Alright, I'll get... Oh, wait, it's disconnected. Welcome back. Or, welcome. Thanks for being here if you were clicking. I always get lurkers. We love lurkers. Okay, I've got another new one to check out. Thank you, Iga. Fuck. Okay, this is extremely clean. Oh, that second timing. I'm noticing how much tighter that is. It looks the same, but you got more momentum going into it. So it feels like it's half the size. That's what he said. No. Shouldn't I just start on the left wall instead? Yeah. Yeah, if you're playing a level for long enough, you start to realize things. I wasn't gonna make that cycle. That was a good cycle, but I wasn't gonna make it. Also, the inclusion of this wall right past this saw is very nice. That is uncharacteristically generous for Sir Edmund the First, I think. I really hope there's only one of them. Oh. Ugh. Figuring this one out. I think it's just I need to be lighter on my feet on the way through the second one. What do I do then? I haven't gotten a glimpse that far through the screen yet. There's a bandage here, unfortunately. That looks like just a leap of faith. Wait, the original had the did have a leap of faith in it, didn't it? It was a leap of faith into a portal into Bandage Girl. Probably some shit-based timing or something in this one. You know the drill with the Dark Worlds. No, I can't. The fact that I can't see what's over there is stressing me out quite badly. I guess I'm just gonna have to go for it. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have. I think you could just make that jump. Did anybody see if there's anything over there? No. Watch her be just on like a platform somewhere. That's a first. I can't say I've done that before. Yeah, you can make that. There wasn't anything over there, it didn't look like. That looked like void. Not void, but like... it was just lava. I'm pretty sure, with my knowledge of Meat Boy, you can't make it that. I think we just gotta, like, pull back the second we get in front of one of those saws and keep the momentum through. Which I don't like, but I think we might have to do just to make that good sense. Fuck. Nothing to say this is really cool. I just don't like the moving floor gimmick here. I think this would be significantly better if this was a crumble floor. But, you know. Very small gripe towards a very interesting level. Also, I see that there is a bandage down there, which leads me to believe there's something else going on. Unless that's one of those bandages you can only grab with another character. Oh. You can make that. I'm pretty sure you have to put yourself up and then launch to the right. That's kind of tight. There. Cool. You can't slow your momentum down in midair like you can in other games. No, so that is just really, really, really tight then. Alright, so be it. What's a little cube of meat to do? Also, how did I do that? Ha 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 ha. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. How are you supposed to get 17 seconds on that? You making that? How far through the dark hole am I? Okay, that's about halfway. Alright, before I go in, I'm just grabbing another sip of my drink real quick. Everything's a motherfucker. I don't think we're gonna make it through the dark hole today. Unfortunately. Maybe we go for like another 20 minutes or so? Hit 8 o'clock and call it good. And you... bring thunder there without hitting the wall? Is that an option? There's a trick here I'm not getting. Unless yourself this wall. This wall. I wonder if it's just precise jumps. Can you get a precision jump with a sprint under the last gap? The answer is I have no idea. Let's find out. Yes, yes you can. Oh, oh. I got this. And you gotta, like, slightly tap the button. Micro tap. Shit. Any tap. Any tap, any tap. Got it? Shit. Yep. 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 Shit! That's hard. Welcome to the dark world. Honestly, I actually came here for easy levels. I don't know what the hell this is all about. Dude, does butt-on surfaces make them harder to stay on? Like more slippery? Or G-rated meat goo? I suppose. How? Unless that lava is not real, but that wouldn't make any sense. Oh wait, this is a wall. That's all I need. Yep. Okay. I just need to break the line of sight for like a split second to get that key. And then obviously not die right after. That's special. You can see it. You want to jump there and run over here. And do the same thing on this side. Run under. Aha! Nice. Ooh. Oh god. Oh no! Seriously? That's genuine the play here. That's genuinely how this goes. Oh fuck. And they break the blocks on the way down as a final fuck you. Okay. So if a single key falls, it's just a reset. Do some awkward jumps and get them out of the way so that we have like a safe path for the last ones. I think you want to try to catch that on the second bounce, actually. That would have been it, actually. Oh. Again. Back in for this segment. Oh my god. This also almost sounds like an Isaac Blast theme. I'm not alone in hearing that, right? Like, this sounds like an Isaac Blast theme. It's not enough for two of us to go around. Every variance is almost fucking hard, dude. This eye laser thing is no joke. Wait a minute. Am I stupid? Like really stupid? And that's going alright. I think I figured it out. This is gonna require a leap of faith, though. I think I figured it out. That might be too far away for this strat. Nope, it's not. Okay, that works surprisingly well. I'm not sure if that's intended or not. I don't think it is. But it works, so, you know. You gotta get there before it does. Oh, there is a spot where you just hit you in there. That's nice. This is precision. I mean, you can kind of fall in there. Do the eyes actually do contact damage? I don't think they do. They do not. That's valuable information. It's only the laser, and the laser has a bit of an awkward hitbox. And it's just a scary reverse the other level then. The author. The author devil. You really got to pull up your end of the string in the second eye. Once the second I hit the ground, I gotta go. This might be wishful thinking, but can I just make it from here? No. No, I cannot. Maybe I can, but it's text. Like, not actually fucking happening. That seems unnecessarily precise. Just for having, like, you know, not a controller would be nice. Maybe I use D-pad here. That seems to be working better than what previously doing. You gotta be a little more patient though. Just, I need an immediate counter input there. I can't do that on a joystick. Try not to land on the eye. Easier said than done. I got this. This is something. I kind of want to go until I beat this level and call it. I don't feel like I'm getting so much speed off of that. Ugh. I do see a place I can hide. I don't know if that will do anything for me. Yeah, I don't feel like I would be very happy if I left it off on this, knowing that I can. This is gonna take a little bit of trial and error. Okay, now what? Like around to there and then jump off and pray? I'm not entirely sure. You need to get a decent amount of speed off the top when you start, because if you don't, you cut my laser. If you get too much speed, you'll crash into the saw. Which feels very intentional. I have no clue what you're supposed to do there. The initial thoughts run fast enough that they can't catch you. But that doesn't seem to be likely. Because just how fast that move. Not going to get through there. It requires some very precise movement. Yes, I can. I've just got to go. I just got to gun it. Yeah, I think that is it. I think it's just some really precise jumps. I don't see any other way to go through there that doesn't just kill me outright. I was kind of hoping it would be like a reverse. The first one? That's not shaping up to be the correct way. Okay, I just randomly died there. Nice. Yeah, something like that. Oh, God. I think this is another micro jumps, like little itty bitty hops, rather than full on jumps to stay in between those. You've got like a fraction of a second to hit Bandage Girl. Unless I'm doing something very wrong, which is also a possibility. Yeah, I've got like a fraction of a second to hit Bandage Girl. Let's do this. I'm fucked. Ah. Wow. Genuinely, just wow, this is hard. Just kind of gotta judge the timings on the fly. Yeah. Alright. Lock it. I'm a little tired, which is not helping. Shit! You, like, just don't have enough time for that. I think if you hit anything, you're just dead. Walls, floor, ceiling. You will lose all your momentum. You need every single bit of momentum you can possibly gain to get there. And then the smallest hop and pray. That saw feels like it was placed there to pick you off. What? Okay. That was through the corner, but, you know, it's fine. Yes! No, I'm done for now. That's good for today. We will finish off Hell Dark World next time. I am done for now.
Meat Boy.
Oh. Wrong one. There you go. Still need to fix chat, don't I? Yeah. Well, I'll get to that. Ah. Thank you all so much for coming today. That was a blast, really. I got a lot farther through that than I thought I was going to. There's still a lot to go. Like, a lot to go. So, we will get around to that next time I manage to pull up long to stream. So, with that out of the way, nothing more to really say. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, fantastic rest of your night, and I will see you all next time, whatever that may be. Take care. Good night. Bye-bye.